Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Shannons Day at Eastern Creek. Held annually in August, this event attracts a very large number of classic cars from an enormous cross-section of models and types. The event is well and truly outgrowing its venue. Just about every bit of space of Eastern Creek seems to be covered in classic cars here today. The pit area, the skid pan, the driver training track, the pit area for the South Circuit, under the grandstand, and even into the car park is just covered in classic cars, all on display here. Certainly a great cross-section of European cars. Here we have some Fiats and right through the American muscle cars, British cars. Oh, that's a muscle-bound Saab there. Yes, so just about everything you want to see is here to be seen. You need to be a very committed person to come along and walk around and have a look at all the cars. It certainly takes a bit of time and a bit of muscle power. There's a lot to see, of course, here at Eastern Creek on the Shannons Day. Besides the cars, of course, there's commercial displays and commercial holders selling their products in the pits here at Eastern Creek. If you want to get a bit of a closer look at the circuit, of course, there's double-decker buses touring around the track all day. For a very small donation, you can get in an old double-decker and have a different perspective of the track. During the course of the day, all the car clubs have a parade lap of Eastern Creek. Great facility here at Eastern Creek. My goodness, a Ferrari. Oh, that's a rare looking Subaru as well. It's certainly worth a look if you're in Sydney around August of each year. Always attracts a lot of car owners as well as spectators who've come out to have a look around and admire all these great classic cars. The Italian stuff here, Alfa Romeos, Fiats. Oh, that's a muscle-bound looking little Fiat there. My goodness gracious me. British sports cars, of course. Morgan. Eastern Creek Racetrack is certainly a great venue for this style of event, plus of course the motorsport side of things. Divides into two tracks these days. What are they? They must have about 4 different configurations. Haven't actually driven around the newer part of the circuit. Looks quite interesting with elevation changes. Here we are in the skid pan. Old Falcons here, my goodness. Certainly worth a look if you're in this part of the world to come down and have a look at all these classic cars. Certainly it's a big movement these days to own a classic car, get out and drive it around. Very popular activity. I've often wondered what motivates a person to own any particular sort of classic car. Maybe their parents owned one when they were young, or they may have owned one when they were young. Maybe associated with some sort of romantic activity. Or maybe it was just a childhood dream, had a poster of one of them on their bedroom wall. Who knows what the motivation is, but there's certainly a cross-section of what interests people. Here's the Mini, of course, iconic car, the Mini. Triumphs, Triumph Sports Owners Association here. Cross-section of Triumph models. Oh my goodness, a Volvo rally car. Volvo's surprisingly good rally cars. Well, that's about it from me at Eastern Creek. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now.